guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm LDJ Writes, otherwise known as LD Jones, and if you're new here, I'm mostly a fantasy and science fiction writer, but for Camp NaNoWriMo, I'm actually going to be working on a murder, mystery, thriller, neo-noir type book. It's set in my fictional city of Black River, told in the point of view of a detective. And yeah, that's all I'll say for right now. If you want to see a more in-depth look into what my project is going to be about, you can check out my first video in this Camp NaNoWriMo Chronicles series. I'll link it somewhere on this screen. But yeah, technically this is episode 2, but I'm filming this in the first week of Camp Nano. And it is actually July 1st as I'm recording this, and it is past 12, and guess how many words I have written? I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with 0. So yeah, I need to get on that. So what I'm going to actually do is, in honor of the first day of Camp NaNoWriMo, I'm going to head out into the world, venture around LA, find a cool place to write at, and try and get some work done. But yeah, being at 0 words this late into the day, for me at least, because my day doesn't really start until 11 because I work super early in the morning and then I get home at around 10, and then after I'm done showering and eating, I'm like, my day starts at like 11:30, and I've been procrastinating writing by just like obsessing over my YouTube analytics page and replying to comments and editing a video that I have on world building coming out sometime this week, hopefully. So yeah, I need to lock in. We're locking in, guys. Go out and find a place to write, I'm going to get some lunch because I am starving. Probably gonna hit up my favorite deli. I need to go to a Target to buy a new notebook because I like to do my chapter outlines on paper. I do everything else on my computer or my desktop, but for some reason I just need to do all my chapter outlines on a piece of paper. It just works. It's just how it works for me. So I need to do that, and I also want to go to Target and get some dry erase markers because if you can kind of see this whiteboard in the background. I've had this whiteboard for about 2 years, and guess how many times I've used this whiteboard? 0 times again. Congratulations to me, because why did I spend money on this if I wasn't going to use it? I really have no explanations for why I haven't used it. I just lost the original marker that came with it and never bought another one, so I wasn't able to use it. But this project, we'll write some stuff on there and use it, and it can like be in the background of the vlogs. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. That's the agenda. We're going to get lunch, we're going to go to Target, and then we're going to find a place to write. And yeah, my word count goal for today is it's like 1,200 something words. I'll put the exact number on the screen somewhere. My main goal for the entire month is 38,000 words. So like 31 divided by 38,000, do the math. That would be my word count goal for every day. Probably not going to write every day because I am going on a cruise starting July 15th for my birthday, which is July 21st. So we'll see how much writing I'll get done on the cruise, but if I don't get much writing done, at least that vlog might be cool because I'm definitely going to record like my experience because I'm going to Mexico with my girlfriend. So that should be pretty fun, but I'm going to try to write as much as I can on the cruise. But that's not what this video is about. Today, we're just trying to ease into camp, try and hit our word count goal, have some fun. Not sure what the next clip will be. It might be me getting lunch, it might be me at Target, or it might be me sitting down on a bench writing. I'm not really sure yet, but next time I see you, some time will have passed. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. guys, I am back. It is July 4th. It is Thursday. I think last time I recorded a clip, it was Monday, July 1st. I'll give you guys a quick recap of what happened this week. July 2nd, I didn't do any writing. It was a kind of a busy, hectic day for me, so I didn't get around to doing any writing. But on the 3rd, yesterday, I was able to make up for it and write for both Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm at my goal right now. I don't have the exact number on the top of my head. You can barely see it probably, but like I did start logging my word counts on my whiteboard. So I'm currently at my goal for the week at least, without writing on Tuesday. I haven't done any writing today. It is currently the 4th of July. For all my Americans out there, it's a holiday. I don't really celebrate, but I celebrate today for a different reason. It's my 1-year anniversary with my girlfriend. We decided to go to Dave & Buster's. We got sushi, and then we went to go see A Quiet Place Day 1, which it was pretty good. I actually really enjoyed the movie. The Quiet Place series is kind of like redundant at this point, but I enjoyed the movie, and I absolutely love Lupita Nyong'o. So yeah, it was pretty good. So I haven't done any writing yet. It's 5:30, or it might be 6:30 right now. I actually don't know, but it's one of those. And I have to go to bed soonish because I have to be at work early in the morning. But I still want to try and get some writing done, and I think I can still meet my goal by the end of the day. So yeah, I'm probably gonna cut to me doing a little evening writing session before I have to go to bed. And then next time I check in, it'll probably be Saturday, which will be like the end of my week. And yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday. Peace. Alright guys, it is currently Friday, July 5th. I know I said I was gonna check back in on Saturday because today usually I play soccer midday every Friday, but it got canceled, so wasn't really expecting to be at home at this time, but I figured why not make the most of my time and add another clip for the vlog. I realized I've not shown much about the project outside of, the map of the city and the characters. But a lot goes into my writing process that isn't even just writing the actual book and planning out the plot and stuff. Like I do a lot of other things, like I have a mood board for this project, Court of Rooks. I've got a Pinterest board. You guys can follow me on Pinterest. I'm pretty sure my link is in my bio. Same as my link is in the description, And I'm pretty sure the link to my Spotify is in my description as well, because for every book I write, I make a playlist/soundtrack. Now, I feel like a lot of people do book playlists, which kind of just are for them and help them get into the zone and help like set the mood for the story, which I have those too, but like my soundtracks I feel like are a little different than most people's playlists because I approach them in the way that like a movie would approach a soundtrack. So like what I mean by that is I limit myself to about 20 songs. I think 20 songs is the most I've had in a book soundtrack. And I try to tie a song to a specific character. I either try to tie it to a character, like a plot beat, or a setting, or just like a general theme of the entire book. So I've got each song means a different thing, and then I try to put them in an order that makes it like sound cohesive and like its own story in itself. Like most of the songs are like by different people and sometimes different genres, but I try to make it fit in a way that it kind of it's like its own miniature album. All my book playlists are public on my Spotify. You guys can follow me on Spotify if you guys want to see any of my other playlists that I have. The one for Court of Rooks is not done. So far, it only has 11 songs and it's 43 minutes long, that's pretty long considering that it's only 11 songs. I'm probably gonna cap it at 18. If I find 2 more, maybe I'll put it on there. Since I've already given like the vibe of the book and how it's like Batman 7 inspired, if you guys have any songs that kind of fit this vibe, please let me know in the comments actually, because I'm really struggling with trying to find songs to put in this soundtrack, because I really like listening to it when I write, and I would like other people to enjoy it as well if they ever, buy this book, if I ever publish it. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for my playlist, drop it in the comments below. And I think I'll also throw up the mood board for this book on the screen real quick. And if you guys want to like see more images that I've used to inspire me for this story, that inspired the characters and the setting and all that other stuff, you guys can go ahead and follow me on Pinterest. You'll see all my other mood boards for my other series and books. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end this clip now and start writing for today, try and hit my goal for today. And then Saturday, I'll wrap this all up and that'll be the end of my week 2 for Camp NaNoWriMo. If you've made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it is now Saturday, July 6th. I'm recording this right in the morning. I got up maybe 30 minutes ago. And yeah, I just wanted to get this clip out so that I can possibly get this out later in the day. But we'll see if that happens. This may be coming out Saturday or Sunday, July 7th. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick recap on how my first week of Camp Nano went. And yeah, I basically wrote for 5 of the 6 days that I slotted out for me. So the only day I didn't write was Tuesday. And let me just check my calendar real quick because I put it all up here. I'll probably put it all in a graphic on the screen so you guys can see it better and just track, my progress. But yeah, I didn't write Tuesday and I didn't make my goal Tuesday and Friday. So I didn't make my goal yesterday, but I only missed my goal yesterday by about 170 words. So not that bad. And I still have technically today to meet my weekly goal, which I missed by 345 words. I can probably do that as soon as I stop recording. But so I think I can say I met my goal for this week, because yeah, I got 345 words and the whole day to finish that. So yeah, I like where my story's headed. I actually already had chapter 1 written from like 2 years ago. I completely forgot. So the beginning of this week, I kind of just went over that chapter, spruced it up, made it fit my writing style now, because 2 years ago me was a different writer from today me. So I did that. I finished chapter 2, which got the ball rolling on the plot. I'm trying to get this story kind of starting quickly than usual, so we got right into it. The book really starts in the middle of the case that Detective Alter is working on. Like, I don't start from the beginning, like with the first murder. No, he's starting 2 murders deep already. The book starts off on the 3rd murder, and he's really struggling to figure out who this person is. Like, he's a successful detective this far in his career, but like this is the one serial killer who's really evading him. So that's like his main struggle at this point in the book. So I finished chapter 2, finished chapter 3, and I stopped yesterday because I could have met my word count goal yesterday with chapter 3, but I finished that chapter and didn't have a chapter outline ready for chapter 4, so I just didn't decide to start that yet. But I'll probably do that today, and I'll probably break ground on chapter 4 today. But yeah, I'm liking how the story is going. I've introduced a decent amount of my cast already. I've got a few more characters to get in there and get their introductions right before we really kick this into gear. But yeah, I'm liking how things are going. I'm liking the tone and the way I'm writing this story. It's kind of very different to what I usually write, but I'm trying to tap into that like neo-noir, gritty detective vibe. So I'm trying to make sure my writing reflects that, and I think I'm doing a decent job. Of course, I could do better, and I saw a video from another author tuber, I'll put them on the screen, who went to a bookstore and bought a bunch of comp titles of their book to help them, I guess, do research. And I don't know why I never really thought of that, because if I'm being honest, I've never really read a detective story, like not a real like adult one, if that makes sense. So maybe next week I'll do that. I'll go to Barnes and Noble or another bookstore and, you know, pick out a couple titles that are similar to mine and try and do some research. But yeah, that'll be the end of my week 1 Camp Nano vlog. I think I said blog. I meant vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my process, and if you guys want to see anything else from my Court of Rooks world, because I've got some more things I haven't shown, just let me know and I'll make sure to include it in the next video. If you enjoyed this one though, make sure to drop a comment letting me know how your Camp Nano progress is going. Leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, because there's a lot more to come. I've been LD Jones, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.